Top 5 biggest Russian defeats in Ukraine. Putin thought he could capture Ukraine in 3 days. Almost 9 months into the war, he faces one defeat after another. In March, Russia seized 27% of Ukraine. By November, Ukraine had recaptured half of the lands seized in 2022. Here's how that happened. 1. The Battle of Kyiv. In February, Russian forces attacked the Ukrainian capital from the north. They planned to overthrow President Zelensky. They would then install a puppet government in Kyiv. Ukrainian troops were outgunned and outnumbered. Many military experts expected the attack to succeed swiftly. A 40-mile Russian military convoy was moving toward Kyiv. Russian troops managed to reach the northwestern outskirts, but the Russians suffered heavy losses and faced logistical issues. The advance stalled in March. By April, the Russians had retreated. 2. The sinking of Moskva. On April 14, Ukraine sank the Russian Black Sea Fleet flagship, Moskva. Two Ukrainian Neptune missiles had struck the ship the day before. The crew was distracted with an aerial drone. The ship caught fire and eventually sank in the Black Sea. Sinking the Moskva wasn't just a significant military gain. It was also a major symbolic victory for Ukraine. The Moskva was the pride of the Russian fleet. She was the most prestigious vessel involved in the war. 3. Recapturing Snake Island. Russian forces captured the island at the start of the conflict. It exposed Ukraine's coast to missile attacks and a potential landing. The Ukrainians shelled the island for days. On June 29th, Russian forces withdrew. The Ukrainian army recaptured the island in the morning, driving Russian troops out eased the threat to Odessa. 4. Liberation of Kharkiv Oblast. The counter-offensive north and east of Kharkiv started in May. For months, it was going slowly, but in September, a section of Russia's front line crumbled. Ukrainian troops made rapid gains. They recaptured much of the northeastern Kharkiv region in mere days. Ukraine liberated over 500 settlements. Among them was Izium, which had been a key Russian logistics hub. 5. Recapturing Kherson. The southern city of Kherson had been occupied from the start of the war. It was the only regional capital captured by Russian forces. Kherson has major strategic importance. It lies at the mouth of the Dnipro River's exit into the Black Sea. Recapturing Kherson took many months of careful planning. The Ukrainians systematically targeted Russian bases and depots. The Russian forces lacked supplies and were facing encirclement. They were finally forced to retreat. On November 11th, Ukrainian troops entered the city. The front line reached the western bank of the Dnipro River. Capturing Kherson opens up the way for Ukraine's further advancement.